Previously on Jonathan Gullible.
Excuse me, does anyone know where blockade... We need a new strategy, Mysis.
Hey, kid. I'll pay you 5 canes to help me load this into the wagon.
What is it?
It's the dream machine. People don't know how to make dreams come true, you see? This tells them. Round here's a lot of factories. Over there is Bastiat Builders, where they used to manufacture nails. After they listened to my machine, those dreamers stormed down to the Palace of Lords and demanded laws, insurance for sickness, insurance for unemployment, insurance for death, right? The factory couldn't earn enough to pay the workers, so they shut down, and they blamed me and my dream machine.
You're a swindler!
Shh. Hiya! And thanks for the help.
Huh?
How do you do? Isn't it a fine day? I'm Lady Bess Tweed, your friendly neighborhood representative on the Council of Lords, and I would be most grateful to have your contribution and your vote for my re-election.
Re-election?
And I am willing to pay you well. Oh, yes, I am willing to pay you.
Huh?
You can't ask for a better deal. And how about that?
Pay? For my vote?
Of course, I can't give you cash for your vote. That would be illegal. A bribe. Say no more. Say no more. But I can give you something just as good as cash. A few bills in my palm right now, and I can write some bills of my own in the council for you. A gusher of goodies. That's what I'll do. And how about that?
Oh, that could be nice.
What's your occupation? I can arrange assistance, loans or licenses or subsidies or tax breaks. I can ruin your competitors with rules and regulations and inspections and fees.
Competitors?
Of course. Say you're a taxi carriage owner, like our narratively convenient friend, Bickle.
You talking to me?
Yes, Bickle, I'm talking to you. Tell this boy what I did for you and the other taxi owners.
She passed a law that limits the number of taxi owners, see? And outlawed ride sharing. Now, I got half the city waiting on my rides, and I charge twice as much.
Okay, you can leave the narrative now, Bickle.
Anytime, anywhere.
Huh?
Oh, don't worry about it. The important thing is, I saved the licensed taxi owners.
But wouldn't it be better if people could ride share? Or if there were more taxi drivers, so people didn't wait as long?
For most people, yes. But not for Bickle and the other campaign-contributing taxi owners in town. So you can see, there is no better investment in the world than a well-placed politician. What do you think? Playing hard to get, huh? I respect that. Perhaps you'd like a new road or a park built in your neighborhood. Or maybe a large building, or...
Wait, how can you reward me for more than I give you? Are you that rich and generous?
Rich? Me? Saints and bullfrogs, no. Not that I will admit. I'm just a humble public servant. You could call me generous, but I don't plan to pay you with my own money. I'm in charge of a number of public funds. I can be very generous with those funds. To the right people.
So you're buying my vote with other people's money. That still sounds like bribery.
I'll be blunt with you, my dear boy. It is bribery, but it's legal if I favor you with taxpayer money. You can pay me a large sum as a public speaker, or give money as campaign contributions. Or maybe you'd like to purchase some of my kids' artwork, totally unrelated to the political favors I will give you. I've been told they're actually quite good for his age.
Thank you, Mom.
But don't other people get upset when you use their money to buy votes, favors, and power?
Sure, and I hear their concerns. But I've become the champion of reform. And since I penned the reforms, I know how to get around them.
Let's burn it all down!
Oh, heavens! I got so caught up with you, and I'm late for the show. Never let a good riot go to waste.
Oh,
You mind? I'm sitting here.
sorry.
Everybody's real sorry.
We deserve our jobs back!
Yeah, how are we supposed to make a living wage now that the factories are all moving an eye?
Fair laborers of Bastiat builders, for too long you've toiled and worked for lower wages than is your right, making these oh so essential making essential nails. And now the factory owners have the audacity to close down just because they can't make a profit anymore.
Those dirty scabs in Nye took our jobs.
Sully, looks like we got some rabble-rousing.
I love it when they rouse the rabbles. Can I bash in some heads, Moss?
That's your problem, Sully. You always go straight to bashing heads instead of trying to figure out what's inside them.
Inside them? You mean like bones and goo?
No, Sully. I mean their thoughts. If you always bash heads, you'll never learn how to control what they think. Using aggressive and violent re-education, we virtue keepers can one day eradicate all transgressions before they can even enter the mind.
But I still get to bash heads if it becomes a riot, right?
Yes, Sully. You can bash heads if they riot.
Rabbler rouses.
And those greedy factory owners should be punished.
Huh?
Down with the factory owners!
Give us back our jobs!
Whoa!
Don't worry, dear virtue keepers. This protester has done us all a great service.
Explain, Councilwoman. This riot is disturbing the peace and destroying property.
Quite the contrary. This protest is vital. Don't you see what a great thing he's done?
It's okay to break windows?
Better than that. It's your duty. With each stone and broken window, the glassmaker will have a new order for a window, a new job for a worker, and a new demand for tools. Each worker will have more canes to spend on shoes for his children. That's more jobs for shoemakers, and the shoemakers will have more to spend on leather and stitching, and so on in a big, beautiful circle.
So, by destroying, this woman has created.
Now you get it. Go ahead, it's okay. Pick up a rock, everyone.
Whoa!
Destruction is production.
Break the windows!
Save our economy! Save our economy!
Crack! Tones, Temples, get your rocks here. Extra rocky.
Hey, ain't you gonna throw some rocks?
What, me?
What's the matter with you?
It's your civic duty to destroy those windows.
Our hero.
Huh?
Hey! Whoa!
You ain't a deviant, is ya?
Leave the boy alone, Virtue Keepers. He's with me.
Hey, there's a bunch more windows downtown. Let's go.
Skip the big White House on Main Street, won't you? That one's mine. We can't have our leaders' homes cold and drafty.
It's a bold thing to correct virtue keepers in front of a crowd, even for a councilwoman. Things like that might breed deviance.
Is it not bolder to threaten a sitting council member? I'll remind you that Virtue Keepers serve at the Council of Lords' behest. Perhaps even Virtue Keepers are in need of some of their own re-education programs?
Sully,
Hey,
Whoa!
Very good, Virtue Keepers. You'd best stay with the crowd in case they meet resistance in their protests.
Okay, yeah.
we've got our eye on you, kid.
what about the prisoner?
Let's go.
Brutes. Thank you. I thought they were gonna arrest me.
You'd be lucky if that's all they did. I can see you're a kid who doesn't follow the pack. Get you some elevated shoes, a stylish haircut, and the proper fiancé. With your innocent looks and the right backing from me, you could go far in politics. What's your name, boy?
Jonathan Gullible, ma'am.
I'll remember you, Jonathan Gullible. You've got potential, but potential can be dangerous. I reward friends and punish enemies. Understand me?
Yes, ma'am.
Look me up at the Palace of Lords, and I'll see what we can do with you.
Hey,
Huh?
you dropped this.
Huh.
Where'd you get this old thing?
My, friend gave it to me. I'm trying to find him.
Block A. Meekener, huh? Didn't think there was any Meekeners left. Bad luck touching them old machines, people say. Here you go.
Thanks. I thought you were...
Going to steal it?
Oh,
It's okay. I know how I look. The folks I used to work with at the factories don't recognize me anymore either. Incidentally, if you're looking for your friend, Block A is that way. They miss the unseen. Oh, what I could have done instead of replacing all those windows in my factory.
Huh?
I appreciate it, son, but I ain't a beggar.
It's not charity. You found my compass. And my friend.
Well, what are you waiting for? Go find that girl.
I didn't say she was a girl.
It usually is. Now, get going. Back in business.
Thanks.